I have no clue.
We're just gonna assume that they're
I'm
ready.
gonna turn up a bit.
Well, if you're ready for the biggest gaming, biggest show in gaming, then let's start.
Because they're really quiet.
Let's do
They're
it.
turning up in
Let's
the
do it.
audience.
Yeah, I can't wait till me and Mike are doing this and kill it. Go up before you go.
Of course, the audio and the videos is way higher than their actual.
Before you go out there, I swear to God, if our audio is bad.
Remind me when we switch back to the game and turn that audio down. Oh, I forgot racing games.
Okay. God damn it, E3.
Goddamn pandas.
God damn it, E3.
We thought E3 was saved, and then we had Square Enix, and now this. What is happening? This looks like a really bad, like, YouTube rewind.
That's a good way to put it.
I am shook already. God.
This is Dance Central? Like,
Yeah.
is it really?
No, it's totally it.
Yeah, look, just
What's on the
dance.
flag?
Just
What's on-
dance.
Oh, it's just Dance.
I think it's.
What's that exposure? What are you doing? What is that white balance? They're not doing this live. This is in post already. You idiots.
They didn't even bother fixing it.
Didn't bother fixing it. Didn't bother reshooting it.
That was weird.
Didn't choose a better location with that when it happened.
Wow, am I high?
Every year they come out with this Just Dance bullshit segment.
What?
No one, does anyone like this? Like, does anyone
Like-
like this?
What is that?
It's female Squidward.
I thought it was like one of those Splatoon characters.
You're right, maybe. Splatoon Ubisoft crossover confirmed.
Oh, that's gross.
Rabbids evade Splatoon.
Oh my God.
That was weird.
See, but that's all the live part right there. The rest of that happened earlier. They're just waiting outside that door.
Yes.
Look at these people. These people don't give a shit about any of this. Look at that.
Yeah.
like, I'm not trying to be a hater. Like, I'm really not trying to be a hater. I don't care about Just Cause, and I actually like a lot of Ubisoft games. But like, do you know anyone who's like ever like, man, that Just Dance performance they did at the Ubisoft? Do you know anyone? They had like Drake or someone come out the one year, and it was like someone really big, and it was like no one cared still.
It was last year. Someone like it was like a big singer. I forgot her name. It was
One of the years with Alicia Tyler, they had someone big come out too.
Yeah, Alicia Tyler.
Well, she wasn't last year. She hasn't done it for years. That's what I'm saying. They blend together so easily.
How much did this cost put together? Half the budget of Just Dance?
It's like last night. It's like what can we afford? We can afford WC. Get him.
Yeah. And WK. Bring him in.
WK, yeah.
Call him. What if he's busy? He isn't.
In fact, he offered to pay us.
It was going too long.
Yeah. So they had to show off all the songs that are in the game.
I honestly forgot we were watching E3.
He thought we were watching a Pride Parade. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Is any gaming company aware of their audience? I don't think they are.
Bethesda is.
Bethesda, yeah, Bethesda is.
The Andrew WK thing works fine for Rage 2 because you're just leading all in on how stupid it is.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe people are clapping. Yeah, the director said, take camera 6. Realized it was too dark and he couldn't see how many people weren't clapping. No, no 6. Jesus.
I got solo now.
Alright, now I'm gonna get to the games.
Thank goodness. All right.
I would rather see people playing Just Dance than you do that.
What is this?
Is this the pirate game?
Oh no. Nope. It looks fancy.
Oh yeah, they are making a pirate game, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah,
I
it's
totally
Black
forgot
Sails.
about it.
Black Sails, yeah.
It's Black Sails without the
Pirates.
pirates.
It is boats.
It's Black Sails without the ocean.
Hell yeah, man. Halo 6.
Halo 6 confirmed Ubisoft development.
Yikes.
No, this is like Mass Effect or some bullshit.
No, Mass Effect's BioWare, you goof.
You're right. I don't think about that.
I have no
You're
idea what
right.
this game is.
Oh, is this the? Oh fuck, what was it? Goddamn.
Snowplow Simulator.
No.
Oh, Beyond Good and Evil 2? No.
I feel like.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I don't think it is though.
Oh.
Oh wait, maybe it is. Oh, it is! You did it! You got me back.
Drunk in my sick
I knew it.
after eating your miraculous space chili.
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy. Invigorating.
Captain to crew, dead monkey in the crow's
Nest, I repeat, monkey down.
El Space Chili strikes again.
Copy that, Captain. Hey, Paige, bet we could use your space chili to overclock our engines.
Negativo, mi amor. Only you can melt my circuits.
Keep laughing, fools. The key ingredient to good cooking is love.
It's such a Disney thing.
Yeah, right?
Engineering to officers, we are dead in the water. I repeat.
Main engines are cursed! Knox, come in. What have we got on the scanners?
Jack shit. Nada. Hey, wait. I see something. 3 o'clock starboard. It's massive.
It's everywhere.
Like, get back here, Shani. Hold off!
I can't wait for this game.
That was a cool
I
sound.
admit, I really don't know the story of Beyond Good and Evil. So
Oh, dude. Okay, when I start playing Kingdom Hearts, you're gonna have to start playing Kingdom Good and Evil.
is it a long game or
It's long for the time. I wouldn't say it's necessarily long for today's
is it an
standards.
RPG?
No, but hey, this is not the time to discuss it.
Okay.
I don't know. It's debatable. Well, it's not the time to discuss it.
It's got certain elements.
It's mostly a story game.
Oh my god, everything's going.
Gods protect us.
Ooh!
Oh! They're all dead! Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Nice.
What? Shut up. I mean, this is Star Trek 1 shit.
Oh, fucking Thanos.
My god.
Dude, Jack, shut the fuck up!
Jade.
Oh.
What the freaking hell?
Oh, wow.
Jack, let me put it this way.
I know she's the main, like, yeah.
Let me put it this way.
Aqua? Yeah.
That's my Aqua.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my Aqua no. That is my Aqua no. Holy shit. What?
Huge if true.
Thank you.
What? Chat, come on. What?
Hello, I'm Gabrielle Schrager, narrative director.
And I'm Guillaume Brunier, senior producer.
We are so
goosebumps.
happy to be back this year to share our progress on our space opera, Beyond Good and Evil 2,
Ah,
a
space
game
opera.
full of wonder,
Very
emotion, danger, and high-stakes drama. Last year, you all saw the enigmatic green-eyed Captain Dakini leading the legendary crew of the Gada on a quest to discover the location and the
I got
mystery
goosebumps.
behind a deep space artifact known as Moksha.
But the Kini has since gone missing. Shani is now captain of the Gada, and she's leading a crew into the deep, unexplored space beyond System 3, when they come face to face with their nemesis.
Fans will have recognized a ferocious
Great
young
cut.
Jade.
That was a good thing. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And Paige is back as the incorrigible chief cook of the Gada. We've got 2 other officers, Uma, the holistic chief medic, and Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role in our prequel.
I wonder if there's gameplay today.
Today, we are proud to represent our growing
expect that.
production team in Montpellier,
Right.
Barcelona, Bordeaux, and Sofia. Thanks, everyone, for making it happen.
Man,
They said last year they just started development.
Oh, really? Okay.
But like this is such a big thing they want to like update us. Like this is what's going on.
In BGE2, you are a space pirate captain in a distant galaxy near the end of the 24th century. At this year's E3, we will be showcasing a new behind closed doors demo offering a first look at our major location, the sacred city of Ganesha. Now,
show it to us, though.
let's take a look at our first pre-alpha gameplay.
Yes! Pre-alpha, I don't give a shit. We did it. We did it, boys. Best E3. Best E3 confirmed.
I'm interested in the gameplay's like then.
Ganesha is a metropolis filled with sacred temples, beautiful gardens, and bustling shops. But it's also a darker underworld, rife with
Background,
dirty
they're
bars
overclocking
and
everything.
dangerous back alleys.
Our game is an action-adventure RPG.
They're basically
that
just
you
burning
can
a
play
whole
alone
computer
or
as
with your
speed
friends in
meet.
co-op.
Action-adventure RPG. That's what they
From the
qualify it
intimate
as.
interior
Okay.
of a hidden temple to the very edge of the galaxy,
You don't build your own character
fight on
anyway.
the ground and in space. at
We don't know.
massively
Okay.
different
Probably not. You're
scales.
probably just playing the heroes.
And all of this
Seamlessly. What you will be seeing at E3 this year is only a very small part of a much larger open universe we are creating. A universe we are also
This game looks
building for our
gorgeous.
fans. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's it.
With Beyond Good and Evil 2,
That's fine.
we want our community to participate in a way that's
It's
never
walked
been
like 4
done
feet, I
before
love it.
through the Space Monkey program. We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are issuing an open invitation for people all over the world to contribute their ideas, music, artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
And there is literally a universe of ways for artists to express themselves, from giant frescoes to murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
Oh, we gotta get Yen in there.
To do this, we have partnered with a company at the
It's like one of the-
Shut.
collaboration.
Oh, look, Mike!
Technical. And here to tell us more is their founder, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's it. That's it. We got.
What?
It's him.
What the fuck?
I'm like a 10-year-old child right now.
Best E3 ever.
What? Yes.
What the hell?
I love this theater. So thanks to you guys, thanks Guillaume, and thanks to Gabrielle. It's really good to be here. I'm super excited to do this. For those of you who don't know, Hit Record is this thing that I've been making for a long, long time. It's really dear to me. And it's a place where people all over the world work together on short films or music or art, all kinds of projects. This is the first time we're making stuff that's gonna go into a video game. So it's a little bit different than other like creative platforms that you can find on the internet, because the point of Hit Record, it isn't just to post and promote stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to collaborate. So, like when we're making music for Beyond Good and Evil 2, it's not just gonna be a thing like a contest where people submit songs and then we pick 1 or 2 of them and we put them in the game. We're gonna be really making the songs together. And the same goes for the visual assets that we'll be creating. So whether you're a writer, a musician, an illustrator, if you're a pro-level artist, or if you're just someone who really cares about Beyond Good and Evil and that world and you love it and you want to be a part of it, there's going to be ways for you to contribute. Our first creative challenges are
never heard this
live
before in my
as
life.
of like now. Someone's at my office pushing the button, like very nervous. You guys are doing great. And yeah, so come to our site, check out the Beyond Good and Evil 2 page at hitrecord.org, and that's it. Go do that shit. Thanks.
Go do that shit.
You cursed.
Oh my god.
Huge.
It's pretty big, yeah.
Shut up. It's true. It's just huge. Oh my god. This is
Of course,
everything I wanted from
the
this sequel.
Collaboration is inspiring, and we're incredibly happy to be working with Joseph and his team. And we really can't wait to see what the community creates. So let's do it.
We will be showcasing some of this content at our very first dedicated community event, the BGE Fest, which will take place in Montpellier this fall. Thanks everyone, have a great E3.
Thank you.
All right, Ubisoft, coming in hot. Ubisoft coming in
That's not
hot.
even Ubisoft. That's that team. Like that's like, I don't even like attribute that to Ubisoft as a whole. That is a specific group of people in this industry that want this to be made.
Oh,
Here we go.
hell yeah.
All right.
Shut up, everyone.
Boom.
Hell yeah.
Let's keep hitting it. Line them up, knock them down.
No more year 3 pass. Everything's free.
What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Kruger, community developer on Rainbow Six Siege. And I'm here today to talk about our community. Our community that inspires us and drives us every single day. The Siege team back in Montreal has actually been so inspired by seeing all of the millions of people playing our game every single day over the past 2.5 years. We've actually absolutely loved seeing our community grow, and I'm excited to announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players.
That's pretty cool. Look at that.
Yes. Thank you.
Chef.
I wish
That's
I
an
could hug
insane
every
number.
single one of you,
For a
but I
paid
don't
game.
know if my arms are big enough to
I'll
hug
hug you,
every
man.
single one of you. That would take a long time as well. As you can see, as the community grows, so does the game. And as you can see behind me, Team Rainbow has recruited the Italian GIS operators, Maestro and Alibi. Actually, this image represents 10 seasons,
a true fan?
40 operators, and 19 maps that is all free in-game. And if you want to get to know all of these guys a little bit better, you can play Operation Parabellum, which is playable right now. And if you want to see them in action at the top of their game, tune into the Rainbow Six Siege Pro League, kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. The world's biggest esport teams will be competing for 6 months of intense Rainbow Six action.
It is pretty
And
fun
that's
to
just
watch.
one of the many ways
Have you
to
watched it?
enjoy
Yeah, it's fun. Me and Buzz watch
competitions for Rainbow Six.
It's a good esport. It's
The
definitely a
sixth
good game for it.
major is just around
Oh, for
the
sure.
corner,
I don't doubt it.
hosted in Paris this August.
I'd love to check it
Our
out.
Pro League finals will then take us to Brazil in November.
I love that. Get to Brazil for
And then the
Rainbow Six.
sixth invitational will once again be the pinnacle of Rainbow Six, taking place in Montreal in February 2019. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now what? Where's cool stuff?
So whether you're a player
cool stuff.
or
It is.
just
I'm
a
gonna stop
fan
watching. I'm gonna guess.
So that
No.
pertains to me, Mike.
Rainbow Six esports. And with the growth of the game, the community, and the esports teams, we wanted to take a moment to reflect on some of our most influential players. Today, I'm excited to unveil a sneak peek of an upcoming documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level. Without further ado,
Yeah, tell me if
here's
these people are
the first
relevant.
look at
A documentary?
another mindset.
No, this is cool. I'm about this
It's
shit.
like a 30 for 30, like of Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, I remember.
That is like the greatest injury to ever happen to me, only because it brought Siege to me.
I've been doing this for what? Since year 1, season 1, right? And I failed, and then finally we started succeeding. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back.
I love this, dude. Gaming culture has made it. This is it.
Eu recebi sorriso, uma lágrima, uma emoção, riso de uma...
Yeah, females play games too.
Torcedores da BD.
People that were supporting Black.
That's gonna be the top. That's gonna be the top post on Reddit.
Yeah. Who saw more than he
This
did.
seems pretty dope. I should definitely. I didn't know they had like a dedicated league. Like I knew they were definitely esports event for Siege, but I didn't know they actually like had a supported league from Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, dude, they take it really seriously. They take $1 million, like to win. Twitch streamer, yeah.
Like how there's professional streamer and there's Twitch streamer.
Yeah, right. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, race cars! Here we go. Look, it's not Forza.
Splatoon racing.
Splatoon X Rabbids Racing. Oh my god.
And we're back.
Wait, that's not.
I was just gonna say that.
That's not Jack Patillo.
It looks like one.
No, it's not though. The guy's too large in general.
Trials. God damn, I knew it.
don't think it's Jack. I don't know. He looks. Unless they really did some makeup stuff with him and like really trimmed that. Really. Also, I didn't think the beard was that long right now on him.
Gotta use RTV for that, Mike.
Is it Jack?
No.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not Jack. It was really throwing me though. It was like really close.
Trials is all about crashing.
Yeah, that's not the voice I imagined coming out of that man.
realize
Creative director of Trials.
it's time.
Prime Minister of Finland.
That's exactly the type of accent I expected from a guy who just smashed the TV.
The Trials is back and it's bigger than ever.
I thought he was gonna say ever fucking before.
That is Ubisoft. They're
Are
ready
we
to
going to
keep.
the moon now? We are.
Who cares? It's all course.
No, it's just funny. I saw a moon in the background.
Hollywood.
I'm excited for new Trials. They haven't made one in a while, right?
Yeah, it has been a little bit, yeah. I guess this game really is that popular.
It's never a full price game. That's the biggest thing. Or I don't think it is, right? I think it's like a $20, $30 game. Also, they're like the one studio that still makes like this kind of like puzzle driver game, you know? So.
Yeah. Well, it was an indie game first, right?
Crashes.
Nice. Boom. Did it. Excellent. That's lazy. Trials Rising. I couldn't tell that. See, I saw most of the word rising. I'm like, rising. And then I couldn't tell if that was a G or not, so my brain stopped talking.
Sorry about that. Trials Rising takes you around the world to iconic locations. You never ride alone and competition is everywhere. But competition is nothing without the players, and our community has always been pillar of Trials. In Trials Rising, we work with our players more than ever. To explain more, let me introduce Brad Hill, also known as Professor Fat Shady.
This is the community guy. Yeah.
Or it's just a web series.
You made a mess. Well, thank you, Auntie, and hello, everyone. I see OTHD down the front. I see you. I became a fan of Trials
Shout out.
because it's challenging, but so rewarding when you overcome something difficult.
The segment's going on too
But
long.
I soon realized that a number of players struggled with the harder levels. So in 2013, I created the University of Trials, a YouTube channel dedicated to mastering Trials writing.
That seems
Now,
really niche.
Before I
That's
go on,
incredibly niche.
No,
Super
because-
niche.
no, Trials has a huge player base.
Big
Really?
noise right now.
It's just a walkthrough essentially and a tips and tricks channel.
All right. Well, 5 years ago, I was a star player just like them. But when Red Links began working,
Wait, is there an esport of this?
They
I have
approached
no
me
idea.
to design and create all of the tutorial content within the game. It has been an amazing experience for me, but I wasn't the only one involved. 20 community members,
There's Jack.
known as the Trials
That was
Elite,
actually him, right?
Yeah, Jack was in there, yeah.
have been involved in the development of this game for the last 2 years.
So Jack's known about this for 2 years? That must be hell! Having to know about your favorite game for 2 years and not getting to talk about it to anyone? Holy
If
shit!
you want to get involved, register online at trialsgame.com. for a
Drops the
beta
accent, is Jack on stage with
later
him?
this year.
Close beta. There we go.
There we go. Did it.
Takes the mask off.
No, it's not a mask, it's just him and just drops the accent.
Let's go! Hey! We're not going to put a big coming soon up here. I think people are going to want to know the release date.
This year.
Tonight.
No, it's a closed beta.
Riot Rising.
Oh, the closed beta tonight.
February
Right now.
2019 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC, and the first time ever also Nintendo Switch.
Oh! I'm playing it for Switch. There it is. There it is.
That's a good mobile game. That's
Great. That's a great game for Switch.
Yeah, that's a good game for Switch.
He's like, do you really care?
If you are E3, come to our booth and we'll show what Trials is about.
You know Jack Patillo's already at that booth right now. He is just already in the booth.
Let's get out.
Let's go.
Thank you, and everyone have a nice E3.
Yeah.
That should be good.
This is too long. No, this is too long now.
Should have ended it right there.
Yeah. This tells me they don't have a lot else to show.
Yes, agreed. Even Siege didn't really have anything.
Yeah, Siege didn't have anything.
Someone say boo?
Yeah, I think so.
Someone said boo.
It's either boo or woo.
Probably was a boo.
Oh, I think it's the guys yelling.
Oh, yeah.
Great song though.
See, this is too much. Like, this is too much.
That's a lot.
Like, I was okay once we got to the end of that guy's part where he was like, we're talking about, oh, we brought in people like me to help create this game and all that stuff. I was like, okay, this is actually relevant.
Yikes.
If they were gonna show this, they should have cut the opening trailer by half. Like, the whole last part of the trailer was failing in style, then they're showing this. Like, you don't need both. Like,
yeah, I agree. Ah. Another video again.
so we still haven't seen Race Car Game.
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
What?
Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Division 2, here we go.
Alright.
Hey.
My name
Jordan, I hope you're watching.
Garrity, and I'm the creative director on Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Alright, fine.
On Black Friday, a strain of the smallpox virus was released on dollar bills in New York City. The infection and chaos spread across the nation. 7 months later, the virus has mostly burnt itself out, but America is tearing itself apart. Washington, D.C. is at the heart of this battle, under constant threat from
camera.
factions.
Oh, so brutal.
In their
That director, what do you think he's screaming in the booth right now?
That's the camera too, right here. This is it. This is the shot they wanted.
TD's just sitting there.
Oh,
hold. So the camera's in the shot.
Two.
Hold.
Camera 1.
You start off your target computer. What's wrong?
Sir, the camera's in the shot. Shut up, Bill. I know what I'm doing.
America. Holy shit, this is gorgeous.
I thought that was a real person.
I couldn't tell. Well, no, once I saw the person, I knew it wasn't real, but the grass was so nice. It's already happened.
It's some Walking Dead vibes.
It's post the virus.
Yeah. Oh no, she's gonna see something real bad.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I like this.
That's cool.
Okay.
It's Rick's horse.
Good reference.
Maybe something here at the end. It's really weird, like a zombie hand or something.
No, it's gonna be everyone else.
Oh, what was that?
It's not a zombie.
That's just a shot in the head or something.
You don't need. Yeah, you don't need that.
My question is, were those the good guys or the bad guys in the fort?
I think they're good guys in there. These are very clearly bad guys.
Yeah, burns.
Why are you in there?
Well, no, the bad guys, the fort could also be bad guys.
Regina's
Because that was
behind her
really
fort.
close.
I just Tonally, it didn't feel it.
But I think that might be the argument, though, is that
True, yeah.
they're just like us.
Well, these are the Division people, I'm sure, over here.
Wee.
Remember we watched yesterday, though, that it's like, oh, this is just the other half of
Yeah, it's very good filming, very good trailer.
Cause you're getting like bits and pieces, and it's like when you makes you want more.
Shh, I want to hear what you say in the background. Sorry.
Quiet, you! I said no more talking. The rules are not subject to negotiation. Shut up! Defy the rules, and there will be consequences. Let's go. Come on. Examples will be made.
On your knees. Keep still.
Alright, there's our boys.
We them boys. That's the trailer I saw for the rest of the trailer.
That
We
is-
them boys.
That's the best.
Oh,
huge.
Bet so far this is the best trailer of E3 so far.
I loved it.
This is it.
I loved it. That was like amazing.
I hope the Division's
She made-
Look at the fucking graves.
Oh, look, Washington Monument's covered in the yellow. Lincoln Monument's covered in the yellow tarp.
Oh, that was so good.
That was good.
Alright, going in, I
It
wasn't.
better not be a mediocre game now. That's a damn good trailer.
Here's the thing, we were talking about this yesterday because they showed one at Microsoft, a gameplay thing. It's like all the problems with Division are content related, so like you can't prove that you fix those problems with trailers. Trailers will never prove that.
For the country. If you fail, history will be
Fix his mic.
tyrants.
Yeah, really.
If you succeed,
Yeah, we playing the E3 Funhouse Drunk Bingo right now. You'd be destroyed right now for all these technical difficulties this weekend. You'd be done. Lawrence is probably in a state.
this setting lays the groundwork for a compelling story-based campaign in which your actions have a clear impact on the lives.
Oh, interesting
of
Division.
citizens.
Okay.
In
Okay.
the Division 2, Washington, D.C. must prepare for the greatest threat it has ever encountered. To face it, you and your fellow agents will need to bring your equipment and tactical abilities to the next level. Once agents reach the end of the main campaign,
Oh, was
it's
that the first
time
one?
to select a new progression path by picking a specialization. It starts with the choice of a signature weapon, powerful and unique weapons that complement the rest of your equipment. As you progress with your specializations, you will not only grow in power, but also unlock additional tools and abilities, including exclusive versions of skills.
Exclusive.
Specializations enable you to truly complete your own personal playstyle, but also to synergize with other players and take team play even further. Speaking of teamwork, I'm excited to announce that for the first time, 8 players will be able to partner up to face the ultimate endgame challenge.
Huge!
Raids are coming to the Division.
Huge! This is big!
Huge if true.
Huge if true.
This is our new catchphrase here. Huge if true is our new catchphrase.
Right, that's what this stream needed.
There we go.
Destiny Killer! We learned a lot.
Destiny killed
working
itself.
on the
You hear that?
And with the Division 2, we're launching with plans for years of frequent major content updates.
Free.
Today, we're ready to outline our plans for year 1.
Yeah?
Wow.
We'll be launching 3 DLCs in the form of episodes. Each one will bring new story, new areas to explore, and new activities. And the best part, all of these episodes will be completely free.
I said it! I said, are they
Holy
free?
shit, Ubisoft! What is this? It's just like Bethesda. They started with the shitty musical act, so our bar was set real low, and now we're just coming on it.
Division 2.
Stay tuned after the
I love
Ubisoft
that.
conference for an exclusive 30-minute deep dive
God,
into
Jesus.
our playable E3 demo. during our post-show. As you can see, they're getting ready right now, and they'll be playing right after the conference is done.
What are you doing now?
Did it. Roasted that guy.
Until then, remember, this is history's defining moment. Hope for the future lies in you, agents of the Division. Thank you.
Great.
Division saved. Division saved.
I cannot wait.
Wait, we're getting more footage?
Oh, yeah, we are.
Abraham Lincoln.
Bang!
I guess this is more Division. Okay.
They're all at pass.
This is like the gameplay, slash reveal trailer. The other one's like the cinematic.
Yeah, that was definitely more.
And the one yesterday was the straight gameplay.
This looks a bit more game footage.
This is like the one you put on TV, you cut down, that has like game footage plus cinematic. It's like the highlight reel, the montage.
Lol. Air Force One.
Yes, Liberta, we all live in America. You remember yesterday? Why are they in a forest?
Yeah, there's no Amazon. There's no jungle in DC.
That's what I want to do right there. There we go.
No, that's a Juggernaut. That's them, not us. Oh, so this is just like a cinematic version of what we watched yesterday. This is how you know everything we saw yesterday they didn't play live. Because this is literally shot for shot what we saw, just we're seeing it from a cinematic camera perspective. Not like the arm busted off the same way, he was at the same place, he turned like... Not bad. Man. Gotta wait a year for that though. Beta! Beta will be like in November.
Yeah. Walks out. Beta now.
Yeah! Oh, no. Here comes the memes.
Wait, what if it's Rayman?
Oh, I would.
But it was the rabbit ears, so the rabbits are involved some way. If it's Rayman, that's fine.
Oh god damn it!
No, not more instruments.
Oh, if they walk out in
Rabbids Rock Band.
If they walk out in Rabbids costumes, game over.
Game over.
It's Rabbids Rock Band.
Ubisoft wins E3.
Terrible if true.
Huge if true. Rabbids Rock Band.
Hi, I'm Xavier Manzanares.
Maybe they're gonna. Okay, so wait. There's one way to redeem this. It's a Rayman level, right? It's like the you know how you when you in the latest Rayman, you at the end of every level set there was a one run and gun level with a music track. It's just one of those, and they're gonna play it live. Totally cool with that. They're showing the gameplay and they're doing it.
Here's a guitar
and all the feedbacks we received. Thank you.
Alright, let's see what this is all about here.
Whatever it is, it better come on Switch.
Oh yes, it will be.
So we also started a year ago to work on a brand new adventure.
2 seconds of that.
And with a brand new hero as well. One that we cherish and we love, Donkey Kong. So for today, we wanted to celebrate the upcoming release of the...
Look at he's got the peach pin! He's got a peach rabbit pin!
And what better with music than with Grant Kirkhope, our composer, and the band Critical
DK rap
Hits.
song
Wait.
hot.
So please enjoy.
I can't hear the band, you idiot. I wanna know if they're relevant.
Is this Donkey Kong Country with rabbits?
Where's the bongos?
What is this game?
I don't know.
Critical Hit.
Critical Hit is the band, okay. Don't know.
Changes every day.
Oh my god!
Wow.
You heard that, right? You all heard when they just...
I heard that. I didn't hear the second part. What did you say?
They changed your entrance, and like they started going off on each other, kinda. I need to replay that later. Holy shit.
It's like, yeah, no.
Technical difficulties. That's a shot over on the Funhouse stream. What is happening? No! No!
Ubisoft wins, man.
She's rocking.
Oh, this is just a DLC pack. It's a DLC pack for Mario vs. Rabbids. Or Mario Rabbids.
Oh, okay.
I would be really... I would...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I love
No! Wait, are they making a Donkey Kong Country? Rabbit?
Honestly, I love Rabbit personally.
I would just, like... Is this?
I thought the sequel was a rabbit.
This is not the Mario Rabbids game. I'm not getting that vibe. But
It says Mario. It's
Mario
Rabbids,
Rabbids
Mario
in the top.
Rabbids in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm getting a vibe that it isn't. But like, what is it then? Because Mario Rabbids came out last year, right? I guess.
Yes.
Like, why would you turn around that fast?
I mean, it looks like it is. It looks like DLC.
That's what I'm saying. Like DLC, like
Maybe a sequel then.
it feels too fast for a sequel. Is my point. Unless it's not coming out this year. Unless it's not coming out until next year. When did they have time to make this? They just came into their world.
Fast workers.
I like how we get Rabbit Cranky Kong instead of actual Cranky Kong.
Right.
Yeah, this feels like... I don't know. Yeah, it's DLC. It's DLC, yep. Here's my thing, right? They just released a Donkey Kong Country game, that's why I was like, I don't know why you would make another one. See, I'm fine with this. Now I'm fine with this.
Yeah, manga.
There we go.
He's the final boss.
Donkey Kong Adventure.
For season pass owners. Yep.
Ubisoft wins, man.
I'm indifferent. It's probably great content. Not for me. They already did it. The Division Trials and freaking Good and Evil presentations were all great.
I'm cranky and I know it. Nice.
No, that's a great one.
Is that the guy from the Killers?
What do you mean?
So it looks just like the guy from the Killers.
What are you talking
Guy
about?
with the curly hair.
Also, like, which guy? Like, that wasn't even specific.
I don't know his name, but I think he's a guitarist. That's why I was confused. They could play drums too.
He could play drums too.
It's his part-time job.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties.
So missed entrance.
Savage.
The game wasn't. The next drum wasn't loading.
Airtime, come on.
Tied his main tire.
So we need the buffer. Ooh. Assassin's Creed?
Yes.
No, Singapore.
Yeah, no, it's...
It's sales.
Yeah.
Black Sales.
Black Sails is a show.
It was over. The old guard was wiped out. Those who kneeled were now at the gates of hell. They were killing us off, burning our seas from shore to shore. We thought there was no way the Empire...
Show us gameplay.
Mike's not having any of this.
Yeah, especially after CFDs, I'm not having this shit. Like,
in our favor again.
Like, we already know you can make pirate games. You made Black Flag. So show me the gameplay.
In our new Eden, there was only one...
I do too. That's what I'm saying. Like, we know you understand how to design one. It's not whether or not it's good. So show me the game.
Okay, why are they showing like people combat? Is that gonna be in the game?
Probably rating, yeah.
They had their empire. Now it was our turn. Enemies became friends. Friends became enemies. The best didn't trust anybody. The philosophy of the day was more and more. We were alone at the top of the food chain.
And Then.
And that's when the Fire Nation attacked.
Davy Jones.
Davy, I was just gonna say that.
Davy Jones.
We thought we were.
They're not gonna show us, are they?
No, they are.
Dude, it's Davy Jones.
We need to come together.
In a dog-eat-dog world, we were wolves. And wolves hunt in packs.
I get it.
Skull and Bones.
Oh, is this a different game?
No, it's just what it's called.
I thought
it's
it's
not called
Sails.
Black Sails.
Are you sure? This one's called Black Sails.
So Chance is another game by another company called Black Sails.
Black Sails is a
Google.
TV show.
They're greedy trading
I
companies.
think you're right. It's an
and of
HBO
course,
show.
I think you're right.
Ruthless pirate games
We'll
sailing
confirm.
the seas. But there are no heroes. Hello,
Thank
my
you,
name
Frank.
is Justin Farron, creative director at Ubisoft Singapore. And for the past
First
year,
autocorrect
my team
was
and I have
Black
been
Sails Season
anxiously
5.
waiting this moment to invite you, our fans,
Not
to join the
Ubisoft.
hunt here at E3 2018. Piracy is dead in the Caribbean. The Empire is crushing all those who oppose them. So your next big score? The Indian Ocean, home to the richest trade routes in the world. Where merchants
Yo, that was a big pause for not a great payoff to that pause. You know, so you know what you do then? And you're like, kill him? It's like, go to the Indian Ocean. Okay, sure.
Fucking coin. First, you need a
Oh, you
target.
can design
You
your
pick
own
up intel on a heavily guarded frigate, fat with African diamonds meant for the Grand Mogul of India. That treasure will help you claw your way to the top. To
Then
become
you can
pirate
be the
that
Sultan.
No empire can take down. Second,
Had to be
You can
done.
be the Pirate King.
Second, you buy a loot box.
Third, you eat the gum gum fruit.
Presented to you
Then
by
you play Jump
Taljeet,
Force.
the fortune teller. Now, fortunes reveal changes in factions, weather, and the trade routes themselves. Today, Taljeet reveals favorable winds. That means more merchants to rob, but also more competition. And now I'm proud to share with you the essence of Skull and Bones, a shared world where every player encounter matters.
Oh, I've heard about this
Will
before.
you fight, or will you ally?
I don't want to talk about it.
This
It's
is
too
what
soon,
we
Mike.
call the hunting grounds.
Heard of a little game called No Man's Sky or Sea of Thieves?
The ocean is so big, you might not even encounter another player.
And if you do, maybe you're in a different universe.
In your hide
I mean server.
within the Chagos Islands.
Or channel.
So do you get to walk around?
This hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike.
Huge, and we can see some goddamn gameplay.
From your shipyard, you choose the Black Horn.
This is not gameplay.
The strong winds will boost its speed, giving its battering ram a devastating punch.
Oh shit.
This isn't gameplay, that's pure render footage.
Crew and gear for the mission ahead.
I mean, confirming that you're probably walking around, but that wasn't the gameplay, that was pure render
Mark's
footage.
really excited to get to walk around.
Rockets are blazing fast.
Yeah, you feel just how much more empty it is.
That's pretty cool. No, you can. I'm very excited that you can
Mike's not
customize.
pumped for it. Mike's not buying
I've just been burned so many times. I want to see like raw gameplay of someone playing the goddamn game. That's all I
Strong
want.
when the day is clear. That means more merchants.
I want to see a Twitch streamer playing this
but
game.
also more
That's what I want to see.
rival pirates out looking for a quick score. According
Like,
to
we've been
your
burned
intel,
so many times. I
the
refuse to be
convoy
excited
sails
about
off
something that's
Portuguese
like
fort,
very.
taking advantage of the
Apparently,
strong
this is a very
winds.
complex thing that's not as easy to do as people
That
thought.
fort is too strong
Okay,
to simply sail
I see it.
past.
It's,
Its
I'm just
cannons
watching
can
Black
blast you
Flag.
out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by.
That's like
before the convoy
literally a
slips
fort
away.
out of Black Flag. Hey, look, it has the same tower design too.
Yes, it's Ubisoft, Mike, you goof.
That's what I'm saying. So none of this matters until I get to watch someone play the goddamn game.
Okay, so let's see if we get to run around.
Disguised as a
It's
Portuguese merchant,
insane.
you try to
It's so
creep
funny.
past the fort.
Captain, if we engage, they will see it through our guys.
Well, yeah, they probably would. Yeah. Get yourself a new first mate, dude.
A bunch of people like scurvy, just like look over. These people are pirates, right?
This island
Wow.
provides perfect.
It's pretty judgmental of you, huh? Everyone that's scurvy is just a pirate, huh? Maybe
Pretty
they just
much.
have poor dental health.
You know.
Plots the optimal course for an intercept. Rigging your sails for speed. You want to catch your victim off guard.
What a prize. Oh, it's cool.
Where's Chase for the pirate game, dude?
The old ball and chain.
Just not happening.
Did you like Black Flag? Without all the assassin stuff? There you go!
Gonna ram him.
Alright, here we go. What is more this?
It's literally the same sequence as Black Flag. It's just open world Black Flag. So until you can prove to me these servers are gonna work and all that stuff, it's irrelevant. Like I need to know the expanded content within the game, not just like small objectives like fighting and stuff. I need to know how the servers work. I need to know how the AI enemies are generated. Like
Your attack has alerted a powerful Portuguese warship.
Not even really demo.
At the helm is a Commodore, too tough to handle on your own.
Like you shouldn't have shown the first trailer if you're gonna show
You
this
could
trailer.
lose your loot.
Choose one.
You need help.
Guy doesn't have eyes on
You
him.
need it fast.
Jessica.
Other captains
Damn.
have entered your call.
Stop
Four
quaking in their
against one
boots.
should even the odds.
That small ship.
It's probably what are they called? The fire ships. You know what I'm talking about?
Your side
CQC.
forms a tight squadron using a coordinated battle plan. The enemy strikes first.
Yikes.
The first ship goes down, breaking your formation.
Jessica's ship goes down.
I thought that bird was an airplane for a
gonna
second.
say, I was just-
Right, that bird looked like it was
I was gonna
coming
say,
in
we're
like an airplane.
sending in the attack seagulls.
It looked like it was an airplane, like really far out in the distance, because the wings weren't moving; it was just going down. I was like,
Send in the attack birds.
The Commodore turns his cannons on you. You brace for fire, absorbing the first blow. Your allies maneuver for position. The Royal Fortune acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored,
Siege.
it can fire its cannons without limits.
super realistic gameplay.
Slips into position with its powerful cannon.
Captain whips out M16. Guns down the crew.
The cannon fires with no reload. It's like, what? It's a cannon!
By its definition, it has to be reloaded.
Yeah, this is just Rage 2 for me, where I'm just saying, like, you're not showing me the things that matter.
Royal Fortune can't hold out much longer.
And you're showing me way too
It's
much.
up to you to land the killing blow.
So here's the thing. This is either the last thing they're showing us, or this is more than an hour combo. Because we have 6 minutes left. And they're already doing their division thing afterwards too, so they can't go too long.
But the glitter of gold can turn new allies into deadly enemies.
Oh god damn it. I really don't like. I don't know if I'm a big fan of like fighting over stuff. You know what's usually briefing.
You just told us that wolves hunted a pack! That was the whole trailer you showed us! Come on!
You know that whole trailer? Forget about it.
Forget about it!
Stupid!
But they also said friends become enemies.
And then they ended it with it when we realized we were all wolves, and wolves hunted a pack.
Tron?
Right? I would love a Tron game.
Jokes.
Just
Watch Dogs.
Dance.
Watch
Just
Dogs
Dance.
4, idiots.
Yeah, we're skipping 3.
Elijah Wood, shut up!
You're completely safe.
New game!
Oh, yeah!
New IP! New IP!
Hey, Elijah Wood!
Hello, everyone.
You know, I couldn't get enough of being an AI in that show, Red vs. Blue. We're doing it
We're
again.
known for our film content. We're also avid gamers, and the opportunity to partner with Ubisoft was something we had to be a part of.
Yeah, Elijah Wood's
My
great. That's
name is
interesting.
Benoit Shea, game director on Transference. Together, we combine the storytelling techniques of film with the interactivity of video games,
I was iffy on this
enabling
stuff.
us to create this unique,
But I want them to try still.
We're coming together.
It's VR too. So.
Have you ever dreamed of entering someone else's
I know I didn't like it
consciousness,
with that. The
exploring
one
their
Xbox
darkest
game,
thoughts and most intimate
It had, like, the
secrets?
TV shows in it.
In
Oh yeah,
Transference,
no, I didn't even touch
with
that shit.
Transference, we're bringing a With Transference, we're bringing a first-person exploration game.
What did
into
someone
a
shouted
new
something?
dimension.
I think maybe it's for the teleprompter.
To escape, you must
No,
go
someone
hands-on
shouted
to
something.
search
They were
for
like,
clues.
no. And
Solve puzzles
Because if I
while
yell Frodo or
shifting
something.
between the perspectives of each
Yeah,
family
they're probably like,
member
Lord of the Rings.
and attempt to piece together the mystery.
This fall, in VR and on traditional platforms, we welcome you to uncover the secrets hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller that will leave you with haunting memories long after you put down the controls.
Why would you want that?
Is
This game will traumatize you.
You are going to go into VR to be traumatized.
What's going on? Where's Mom?
You're gonna see her real soon, okay? Just hold still.
Don't believe his lies.
I'm already terrified.
Are you comfortable? I know this rig's a bit cumbersome, but that's always the way with these new prototypes, huh?
We're not in Bag End anymore.
And all you have to do is just be. I know things haven't been so great lately, okay? I do. I've been a lousy father, huh? Unable. Lousy husband, too.
You should go to sleep.
You've seen how rotten that's gotten, huh? But all that is gonna change. We're all gonna be together. All of our hard work, reverse the process. All of our sacrifices. That's my gift to you. To us.
Help me! Help me! Please! Dad? Why are you doing this?
I love you, son. I love you with all of my heart.
It's coming out this fall?
Wow. Elijah Wood.
Wow, I don't even know what to say about that.
What?
Was that?
Ouch!
I have waited so long.
No.
It's No
It's
Man's
not
Sky.
Star Wars.
That was No Man's Sky.
No.
The world of Atlas to the
Oh, okay.
What is this?
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
This is their customizable starship.
The graphics are interesting. They're very interesting
Yeah.
style.
Have they showed this before?
This is No Man's Sky.
No Man's Cry.
It's not No Man's Sky.
The Legion is growing.
Is it? It looks
There
like
aren't
it.
enough of us. We need to
Not.
find help
Oh, this
on
just
every
last
planet
E3.
in Atlas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They definitely
Yeah,
showed.
you can.
They didn't like show, like tell us
Didn't
about
they
it. They
even?
showed us it.
Can't you even buy like figurines to?
Yes, that's what it is. You can literally buy like physical figures.
And like change your ship and like
Yeah.
put it together and shit?
Yeah.
Yes, there
You build
are.
your ship and you put it on like a reading dock. Essentially.
Exactly.
I was really hyped for this. I remember this now. But then they didn't say anything about it, you.
You forgot about it.
No,
They
there it
didn't
is.
say anything, yeah.
There it is.
They also didn't really explain it. They just showed us it and then they moved on, I think.
Drax isn't going to stop until we end this.
This is dope. This is a cool idea. The style, I love the style too. The art style is really cool.
I will finish this.
I like that guy. He's my favorite.
He's Baymax. He's sci-fi Baymax. Starlink Battle for Atlas. This year.
Huge.
Oh.
Thank you.
Question is how
Hello
expensive a
everyone,
piece is going to be.
I'm
you know?
Norman
True.
Liu, creative director.
I'm not trying to
on
play Magic
Starlink
again. Yeah,
Battle for
it's
Atlas.
just-
Last year revealed our modular starship innovation to the world and showed you how players could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge. This year,
You're flying.
we're
It's
excited
like
to
reach over
show
your
you
fucking,
Yeah, you
your
just don't
freaking
want-
pieces.
you gotta have a pilot
I
stick
need
for
this
this
piece.
shit.
I need this piece. Just
Yeah, you lose. Yell to your brother, Matt, where's the rocket launcher? Jesus Christ, you're knocking them all over.
I need a third hand.
Atlas star system. Discover exotic planets.
Each
meet
spaceship is only
fascinating
$100.
local factions, and
But the game's free to play.
alliance. Upgrade
They sell booster
pilots,
packs.
Alright, hold on,
ships, and gear, and unleash devastating combos to save Atlas from the relentless Forgotten Legion. The mission.
This is very abrupt.
I'm not a fan of the trailer and another trailer gameplay thing, but other than that.
As long, I mean, but that was short, so I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Also, they didn't really, like, this is like the first reveal of what's actually happening, so I think it's fine in this case. It's different for a non-story game, too.
Yeah.
Like, the last, like, freaking Pirate game doesn't have a story. Like, got a scarf, cool. Star Fox?
It's Star Fox.
What? Did it! Nintendo did it!
Let's rock and roll, boys.
Oh, I'm playing this game!
Is this the same game?
Yes, it is. It's just it's gonna be you're gonna get his fighter as a ship. It's part of the collab with Nintendo.
What?
Third S Star Fox game.
That's what I thought too. That was really strange.
Does the effect too?
Come on the Switch. Better be on Switch if you're doing that shit.
That's what it's gonna say right here.
Hello.
No, the mics were getting cut. They were trying to
Oh,
talk.
okay.
He said, da, da, he said something, head up, da, da, da. That's what
It is an honor to welcome Star Fox in Starlink, Battle for Atlas.
It must be a Star Fox game then, maybe.
No, it's like part of it.
Ever since I started working on Starlink, I wanted to invite Fox and his crew into the game.
I think when I hear like stuff like that, I really do imagine like they're sitting in a conference room like, what do you want? I want one thing.
I'll never forget that.
Star Fox. That's it. What about Star Wars? Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth, Anakin was a terrible pup. We can get you Luke. Nope, he killed the child.
Disney offered you $1 billion. Shut up.
We can't wait to play Fox on the Nintendo Switch.
Sounded like it sounded like he said, "I can't wait to play Fox on the Nintendo Switch."
With us in the audience today, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Miyamoto.
Fucking huge.
Hello, hello, is this I?
Miyamoto.
I am a god to you.
Honestly, like he could just do that and like sit back down. I'm like, okay.
He's literally a god. You have no idea what he's saying because it's too too advanced for you, and he makes everything you love.
He says, "I thought of Starlink 30 years ago."
It's called Star Fox.
His shirt.
Please, I can go talk. I love it.
He's waiting.
So I know you were coming today, so I came with a gift.
Oh,
you know,
no.
it's the first prototype of
shit.
the vessel that
That's hot.
we such so. Do you like it? Super. So thank you very much. So it is
like,
actually
sit down. He's like trying to
a
sit.
vessel that has been created by the team, and they would be so happy to see you backstage. So let's go and join them. Thank you.
They're gonna kidnap him.
I like to imagine they didn't tell him this was happening.
Yeah, I don't think they did. I don't think they did.
I don't think he knew anything.
He doesn't have a mic or anything.
Yeah.
He's just like, what's going on here?
That's classic. That's classic Miyamoto. Oh my god.
What? 1 hour later, Fox News at the Ubisoft press conference today. Senior leader of Nintendo, Miyamoto-san, was kidnapped.
For everyone at E3, please be sure to come by the Ubisoft booth where we'll have a full.
I like how they
hands-on
updated
demo for
the
you to
cover
try.
with Fox on it.
Dude, it's so sweet. Anyway, there is
Starlink will launch on all consoles on October 16th.
What's that like gender bend Jace in the background?
Yeah. Nintendo Switch experience.
October, yeah.
Well, we're doing it. We're getting it. I'm just buying the Star Fox pack. That's all.
What we should do is make a video of us just playing with the ships, and it's like, this is a really weird game.
Guys, you know you need a Switch for that. We can't afford a Switch.
Right after the conference.
We spent $100 on this.
TM. Alright, Assassin's Creed time. No, For Honor.
No, For Honor.
Didn't think they were gonna do it. Didn't think they wanted to touch it.
I'm glad they are. Well, this might be a big update again. For Honor, we're gonna see 2.
Yeah. No, they just skip the 4 and they make it For Honor. He's like, yes, I'm here.
Where's the content creators?
Streamers, cosplayers, artists, tournament organizers, and all of our players.
Wasn't like the first 2 tournaments a huge failure because there was a bug in one and a cheat in the other?
I do think that, yeah, there's something happened.
Hello, I'm
It's a
Roman
shame.
Campbell
Game's great
Soyola,
now.
creative director. Whether it be upgraded stability with the dedicated servers, release of heroes, constant balancing and new training tools, we would not be here without your passion and commitment.
No shit.
You've helped us enrich the
Damn,
experience.
Bird's starting to throw some shade
Thank
now.
you.
Yeah, really. Yeah, Bird's not having this. Well, I just like that he had to mention dedicated servers.
Yeah, it's almost like they didn't have them at one point.
Right? In celebration of E3, we are inviting new players to join. So,
play 6
if you
new
haven't
characters.
played For Honor yet, now is your chance. Starting today and until next Monday, we are giving away the PC Starter Edition on Uplay. Download it this week on PC, and it's yours for free.
Bert, you got me. Your game got me in. We're going back.
That's great. I forgot to talk PC.
That's not all.
Uh-oh.
Because building
I hate
on
using the
everything
Uplay
that
system,
we've
though.
learned, we are now ready to expand our world.
Alright, wait. What was we can guess this? What is it? Before the show, what is it?
Like a new
2 new characters.
faction?
Yeah, new faction.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new faction.
What's it gonna be?
That's
what are we missing?
Indians.
Nice.
Indian.
Native Americans, yeah.
Native American conquistadors. Conquistadors, maybe?
Yeah, Native Americans, good idea.
Gangsters, you know.
Pirates? Do we have pirates?
Pirates.
The pirates.
Pirates.
Pirates! You're the pirates! Yeah! I love this trailer already.
He's so dreamy. What is this trailer? Nice. Not even gonna try to help her friend there.
Why not even pirates? Who knows?
No, that's a pirate.
No, it's pirates. It was a buccaneer sword, and things got catapulted in.
Oh, this is cool as hell.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
I wonder if Brett's freaking out.
For Honor saved. Let's put everyone watches.
That's what it was for Ubisoft. This was the we have to save everything year, essentially.
We have to go back.
Honestly, it was that for a lot of people.
That's a dragon.
It's still pirates. Oh!
The Chinese.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, I'm surprised to be honest.
Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, we forgot Romans. It could have been Romans too.
No, they already have Romans.
Do they?
Yeah.
What are the Is there more than 3 factions already?
No, they're just what are they part of?
The Knights?
I think it's part of the Knights.
Interesting. Okay. I'm surprised they went with Chinese. I guess they're trying to get Chinese players, I guess is what it is. Because honestly, like, I wouldn't...
China's a huge market.
No, exactly. Because, like, you already have Japan. And, like, not to be racist, because I do know my Chinese and my Japanese history. I know a lot about that stuff. And there's definitely separations. From a gaming perspective, it's a lot of the same elements you're looking at.
It's a similar aesthetic.
Yeah, and so it's like, if you were actually trying to add something fresh, you should have added something else. But you're going for the Chinese game.
Oh, look at his shirt.
But failed to establish order. Amid the chaos, 4 warriors of the Wulin now march west. With a new faction, 4 new fighters,
that's great,
visual enhancements, and single-player content yet to be revealed, the Marching Fire update is our biggest and most ambitious addition so far. But this update would not be complete without answering a huge request from our community.
Request?
A new 4v4 multiplayer mode fulfilling the classic medieval fantasy. You know what it is?
Siege.
The Castle Siege.
Yeah!
Allow me to introduce you to the
We're just gonna take all of our game franchises and put them together.
For Honor Siege!
Literally, that's what I was saying.
Oh, we're gonna get
some footage. I gotta text the lads.
Boner Mansion's getting some Discord updates now. I think next they should definitely add either pirates or Native Americans. There is a chance they would stay away from Native Americans. They probably have to go like Mayans or something. Because I think if they went like North American Native Americans, it might seem like more villainizing Americans in a way that like justifies the things we did to them. So I think if they go with Native Americans, they're gonna go with like the Aztecs and Mayans. Really, show us the siege part. We don't need the combat part.
I don't have it. Ooh, Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper's cool as hell.
It did not look that cool when I played it. I played Peacekeeper and we kept jumping off of things.
I just played Berserker and just...
Oh yeah.
It's a monk.
I might be the monk. He looks pretty cool.
Staff. Let's play the warrior. Warlord. That's the final boss from the single player.
Looks cool.
Interesting.
It's in 4 months.
Alright, 15 minutes left. Last 15 minutes, Assassin's Creed. Here we go. Oh no, we got race car games still!
Oh, baby.
I thought they weren't showing it. We got the crew too.
Hi everyone, I'm Delphine Dosset, brand director of the Crew 2. In just a few days, freedom will be yours. Freedom to get your hands on your dream car, bike, boat, or plane, and unleash.
I can't believe Brett's not
passion
watching
for
that.
motorsport
He missed it. He said, what?
all across the
Well,
United
yeah, he's
States.
busy. That's why he can't come today.
The Crew 2 releases
No,
on
say new
June
game mode
29th,
and...
I put new faction
we're very
game mode.
happy to announce that the open beta will be available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on June 21st. But there's more. You can preload the open beta right now, so you'll be ready to hit the road as soon as it starts. From all of us at Ivory Tower, welcome to the Crew 2.
Trailer, Assassin's Creed.
Ubisoft coming in hot.
Yeah, they're doing a lot better than I expected. Again, I did the Bethesda thing. They shoved some bullshit in the beginning to put our expectations real low.
Genius.
Is this the last conference? Well, besides PC Day one.
No, Sony and Nintendo has a direct slash conference tomorrow.
You have Sony tonight, dude.
I know, I said Sony.
No, I don't know if Roberto knew it's tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
7 minutes, 5 o'clock.
It's been an hour. It's 5:15, so that's what I was saying. I can't think of any other games they have to show at this point.
Besides
So it's gonna be Assassin's Creed end at 5:30. Look at these sponsorship deals.
Yeah, right.
I'm not complaining. Whatever gets the game funded. I just think it's funny. I mean, dude, like early Need for Speed, like Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Underground 2, Carbon, like sponsorship stuff blasting everywhere. Not a problem. Oh, he's get it? It's the key art. It's the cover. It's the cover. It's the thing he does on the cover. Bert's like, what the hell? Alright, here we go.
Assassin's Creed.
Nope.
Yep. Assassin's Creed. It's Greek. It's Aussie. This is the one leak I knew about. Because every Assassin's Creed game leaks. Although this might not be a whole game. This might just be DLC.
If he's sentenced to die, Tell me, Nikolaus. Tell me before you let our son go.
Again,
Some 300.
He lands in a hay bale.
Begin does not define who we will become.
Wow, this is gorgeous. This is the Assassin's Creed I've always wanted.
Before you, I see a path.
Oh my god. This is
Built by friendship and family. Love and loss. War and bloodshed.
Dude! Oh, we're getting ships back! We did it!
By the gods to protect this world.
Of course.
You carry the blade of Leonidas. Act like it.
What are you, a demigod?
No, he's carrying a piece of like Eden
Across
technology.
the mountains and the seas.
Because the apple originally starts in Rome, right?
Because Assassin's Creed refuses to finish the story they started.
Technically, though, if this is Greek, right? If this is Greek or Roman, whichever it is, this is technically like where a lot of it starts, you know? So.
Maybe it's all.
No. No. What? It's not a collection.
We're giving you every Assassin's Creed ever.
We know you don't want it, but we're giving it to you anyway. It's all on Game Pass now, anyway, I think.
Thank you, thank you. I'm Jonathan Dumont, creative director of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is
He's
more
been
than
waiting
just
for that
an
all
adventure.
year.
It truly is a role-playing journey. You will explore, on land and sea, one of the most iconic and influential settings in human history, ancient Greece. The golden age of Athens saw the rise of democracy, modern medicine, revolutionary art, and Western philosophy. But it was also a time of war. A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens.
Oh, it's Greek, it's not Rome. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
And changed the course of history.
Athens.
In this world of contrast and opportunity, this
Just
land shaped by
pores.
the gods.
Dude, you don't know, like you may think I'm a big like Japanese guy, because I love Japanese culture a lot. I love anime. If I have to choose a culture that I know the most about, it's actually Greek.
Really?
Yeah. We did a whole like year of Greek studies in elementary school for my gifted class, and like I was just on board. I was so in.
Greek hero, Greece desperately needs. Our teams in Quebec and from around the world have spent the last 3 years putting all their energy, passion, and dedication into this project.
Sounds tiring.
We have continued to transform Assassin's Creed.
Bert, this is why you didn't have a
into
job
an
until like
epic
3
RPG.
hours ago.
An RPG in which you will not just play an Odyssey, but your Odyssey, shaped by your actions and choices. And the first choice you'll make at the start of the game is to choose your character.
We got
gender equality.
Alexios.
I'm actually happy about this.
Cassandra.
This is an easy. This is like an like ever since we got away from being like characters that like build into a timeline. Like when you're Ezio, makes sense. It's like it's gotta be one gender. You could have made it a girl, you didn't. It's fine. Once it's a guy, it's gotta be a guy. You know. And then, but like once we went back to Egypt, and I was like, what? Like no.
Your turn.
Leonidas' spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
This is a grandson of Leonidas? Holy shit.
Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You
I'm so ready for this game. Oh my god.
The broken spear of Leonidas gives you access to
That was a
powerful
weird
range,
cut.
combat, and stealth abilities that you can unleash on your enemies.
We're rendering the gameplay right now. Hold on.
Oh, is that gonna happen every single time?
I love the 300 kit.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
We're gonna keep milking that for all it's worth.
Dude! Oh!
Damn, Barry, you just got fucked.
Rain of arrows.
Oh!
God
Oh,
damn it.
this guy's awkward.
We have deeply changed.
Yeah, they
the
can just
way
be
we
rolling
tell
silent
stories
gameplay and like
in
have it in the
Assassin's
background while he talks.
You can now truly interact with history like never before.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in work
Socrates!
and philosophy.
It's
So,
just
tell me,
Socrates.
were you able to resolve the situation
Socrates.
without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
Ha!
He should be halfway to Mykonos by now.
Oh, really? You let that lunatic run loose? Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you was wise.
Our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can
To knock
become
off Socrates.
devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
They just switched the C with a K.
Over the next few days, you can experience this for yourself here at E3 in our playable demo.
E3.
And for you at
Here
home,
in this tree.
here's a full gameplay sequence
Here
of
at
Assassin's
E3 video.
Creed Odyssey. Thank you. Have a great E3.
Great conference.
God, that was awkward.
Great conference.
That's not the end of it yet.
No, it's the end.
But
Says the
there's
sizzle
more.
reel. Oh!
Idiot.
Edited for time.
I saw this.
No, this is new.
Ship battles.
Confirmed. Microsoft sunk the high seas. Now it's Ubisoft's turn!
That was some shade.
I mean, they did it first, so it's really good. It's the eagle. Get it? Because it's Assassin's Creed.
Won't let that go, huh?
Nope, the bird. The bird's always got to be there. What is this one?
That's a bird's
It's a
eye view.
regular. It's a regular hawk. Yeah. I know. I said eagle and I realized I didn't say it's bird. It changes based on your location.
Gotta go eagle eye.
Such a beautiful island.
Yeah, I just realized that they always called it eagle eye, right, from the beginning, and there was never an eagle till the third game. It's not even the third game actually. It's the fifth game.
Ah, Mykonos Island, built from the corpses of giants slain by the legendary Iraklis.
Read me the note again.
Yeah, need some pickups on that.
Eagle-bearing Mystios.
Oh God.
That's you. We are a small but fierce group of rebels.
Yeah, they need to do pickups.
Pay you handsomely
Well, they recorded it,
to help
and then they did the
us
animation, and now they gotta
overthrow
record it.
our Athenian oppressors. A warrior named Diocles fights with them. None who face him survive. Please, Mystios. Our people are dying. Signed, Kira.
It seems like her model is
What
much
did
more
your
defined than the
informant
other
tell
one.
you?
Sure. Yeah, this guy might just show up for this one mission.
Those ships. There's a price on your head.
Whew, that didn't take long.
There's also word of Spartans landing on Mykonos.
So,
Oh, we're the
I'm here to
freaking
find
Athens.
Kira
Come
who wants
on.
you to kill Diocles.
An Athenian ally.
Wait, but wasn't Leonidas
Put
a
us war
Spartan?
with Sparta.
And don't forget the bounty.
Business as usual then.
Yeah, you're right actually. Yeah.
They said the Spartans were attacking?
Yeah,
Thanks,
but then they said an Athenian ally,
You'll
but
be
that sounded
too
like a good
busy
thing.
protecting Diocles from me.
Maybe you're not really like a Spartan. Maybe like you turned away from the you're a good trader or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Just running from the battle.
Leonidas marched out of Sparta. Yeah, he's a Spartan.
Yeah, I watched 300. I'm like, of course he's a Spartan.
I'm just confirming. I'm confirming. Calm down. They misspelled Socrates. Maybe they meant someone else, you know?
Maybe they just can't say Socrates.
This can't be good.
You do have a press on your head.
This is great.
Ooh.
Aside from like, you know, the quality because it's a stream video of a stream video. It's great.
Oh.
You want my head? Come and take it.
You can't defeat me!
I do like the RPG mechanics in Assassin's Creed, personally. It's a nice touch.
Yeah, I think all the new mechanics are really good addition.
It's for honor.
You really should have left me alone.
I told you, they're just putting all the game franchises together.
Just borrow people.
Cool menu.
It's the same one from whatever the last one subtitle was.
Egypt.
Origins.
So are there just like a bunch of different artifacts?
They didn't really say.
Because it looks like the helmet's an artifact.
Maybe. The fact that the spear glows is what we know that it's actually a piece of Eden. Or like technology of Eden. I don't know. It's probably not even the right way to reference it as. But
right. Insert Assassin's Creed lore.
It wasn't called Eden, right? It was
a piece of
Here's what happens when you do freaking Assassin's Creed 3. You're like, all right, we're done. We're shutting it down. Like,
then you make a movie.
Why do we choose this?
I didn't watch the movie. I chose not to. I heard only a third of it was actually in the Animus. I'm like,
what do you want with her?
Okay.
The mercenary who bears the eagle of Zeus. You got my message.
It said something about paying me handsomely.
Huh. Mercenaries.
Athenians have enslaved our people for too long. Help us free Mykonos from their grasp, and you'll have more drachmi than you can carry.
Okay, so she's not with the Spartans, or she's just a mercenary, so she's not with Athens or Spartans. Yeah. But she may be of Spartans.
To kill Diocles, not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of a rebellion to you and Sparta.
My men are ferocious in a ground assault, but we're outnumbered.
And Diocles fights with the fury of Ares.
Join us in battle. If you're half the warrior Kira says you are.
Does he have a wreath on his head, or is his hair just like that?
That's his hair. That's how they do it.
So that's a really oddly colored wreath, right?
No, it's his hair.
It's his hair?
Yeah, you ever watched like 300?
Oh.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
It's been a while, Jack. It's not one of those movies you just go and rewatch.
Oh, that's incorrect.
Oh, no,
Me and Roberto watched
it like,
twice in one
really?
day.
Yeah.
Some of our favorite movies.
I feel like that's a movie you just have on in the background.
I've watched it at least 15 times.
All right.
I freaking love that.
No, I'm not talking shit on the movie. I just don't feel like it's like
classic.
Yeah, I just don't feel like it's one of those things like you just keep rewatching.
Middleborough Blurry Washington.
You know, it's not an extremely goofy movie.
That was so funny to watch that twice in one day.
Dude, he looks like from the side where like you couldn't see it was a ground up on the top.
Dickles. Derek.
Diocles.
Can't see.
Diocles.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
I'm just saying D names.
I'm gonna call him Dio.
There's no O in it.
D-I-O.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just way off. Diocles. There we go.
Dio!
Is this a JoJo reference?
Oh.
He beat Dio that easily?
Did you hear the crushing sounds?
Yeah. Sound design in Assassin's Creed is always This game is the hotness, dude.
So I was like, woo!
Hydra. Oh yeah. Good point. There was a Minotaur statue.
Interesting. Oh! 25th.
Yeah, they never announced an Assassin's Creed with more than a year time, I don't think. I can't think of any of these before. No!
Alright.
No!
Alright.
Alright, nope, I'm turning it off.
Alright, we'll read the bad before.
No, wait, we gotta talk about it.
I know, read the bad.
Oh wait, they just got everybody coming out.
I just chugged all that water.
They're gonna play all that music. That's all there is.
I'll be back in 20 seconds.
Thank you for coming.
So, Berg, since you didn't get to really talk about our good old Square Enix stream, what'd you think about this?
Oh, this one, I'm very excited for Bad and Evil 2. Good and Evil.
Bad and Evil.
Bad
and Evil 2. Batter.
Good and Evil. We're batter this time.
Bad and Evil 2. There's no good ones
for
left.
That. Also, very excited for the new For Honor expansion. They needed it a lot. We need some more people back on that. Servers are there's like a niche small community there, but there needs to be more people come back. We need to get the word out. How about you?
That's all. For me, Star Fox. Star Fox is huge. That really. I was like already like really interested in that game from like the multiple like layers of like game it was essentially. And, like, you got me. You got me with the Star Fox. Crew 2 is really interesting. Crew 1 was a complete bomb, but I can't wait to see if they can bring it back around. The Trials reveal was not expected, and I'm happy to see they're still. I was kind of worried that they were maybe done with Trials. So I'm happy that's back. Odyssey looks like a banger of a game. And, once again, we said it multiple times this weekend, but you can't prove the Division is fixed, essentially, until the Division comes out. But the fact that they specifically addressed New Game Plus aspects of the specializations afterwards, to me, sounds like they really understand that they need to keep content trade going. The fact that the content's going to be free. They already have it staged out. I think they really I think they understand what the problem is, and now it's just a question of whether the answer that they're going to deliver to us is one that is good for both them and gamers, or is only good for them. So we'll have to see on that front. Siege looks like still interesting with all that. The documentary for Siege I'm actually really interested in watching. That's definitely the coolest random thing that came out of that. But yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, it was definitely better. This conference was better than I thought Ubisoft's conference could have possibly been. So, and we have a new IP. We have the new IP from Elijah Woods coming out, essentially.
Oh, yeah, Transcendence.
Yeah. What about you, Jack? What are your thoughts?
Transference. Okay, I think going off of yesterday with, not Ubisoft, that was yesterday. Bethesda, again, I think we only kind of talked about presentation and kind of what are you doing to make the games like you want to buy, like make me want to buy them. And I think a game that me and you have not played really, For Honor, for them to come out, add a new faction, and make it free. Because again, I think that's a hard thing for a company.
That's a China push, though. That's what that is,
though. We were also talking about that with like the Division.
But even still, like the goal is to get people to play the game.
For sure.
And I think that's what I think Ubisoft has done in general. Is I think there are two things they could have done. They could have just been, okay, let's abandon. Because Siege wasn't as good as it was 2 years ago. So we could have abandoned Siege. We could have abandoned For Honor. It could have been very easy to do that. You could have just left them.
Yeah, it's really easy to just cut the ties.
Yeah, just cut the ties and make Siege 2. Cut the ties, make For Honor 2, and try and salvage. And I think you see DICE do that. EA do that. You see Activision do that. You see those big companies do that. And I think there's a cost to that. I think you lose people like me and you. We stop buying games. We stop playing them, or we abandon them early ourselves. But now I play Siege. I didn't play before. I play it now. I didn't play For Honor before, but I might play it now. And I think that is what they're realizing is, they go, geez Louise, if we just be good people and just make a game and like put our all into it, people will throw money at it because we like it. And I remember Connor not liking Assassin's Creed for years, buys Origins, and he's like, damn it, I like this game. And
this game is the tits pajamas.
And I think that's what Ubisoft realizes is if we just double down on supporting communities, I think Rainbow Six Siege documentary is a good example. Like, I find it goofy, but at the same time, it's also like, that's perfect. That's a community thing that people can, rally behind, and that's the difference is, and even with Division 2, okay, we're going to make Division 2. We, obviously, people didn't really like Division 1. There are issues with it, and, I've heard they updated it a lot since then, but I'm not going to play Division. I think they know that. I think they know that people who aren't playing the Division now aren't going to play it. But if we make the Division 2 enticing enough, they might pick up Division 2. And that's how I feel right now. Is I'm not going to play the Division, but I'll play Division 2.
I don't think that for this whole conference, it seems like they really came at it at a community's perspective because, like, Good and Evil 2.
Yep.
They got the community kind of trying to get involved.
Dude,
Not even that too.
That's
cool.
I want to wait for you to go through your stuff because I wanted to talk about the Yanks. That's a whole nother layer that I want to get into. But yeah. Go through your list.
And then the other thing I can think of the top of my head is like they were talking about with both like For Honor, the new expansion. They were reiterating that they heard the community and they heard what the community wants, and it's good that they're promising it and they're hopefully they're going to perform it. And then also with the Division, I was like, you heard me whispering to myself. I was like, all right, come on, free. This because like season 1, 2, and 3.
Hey, we talked about this all day yesterday.
Yeah. And you were gonna say about Good and Evil?
Yeah. So I want to talk about this at the end because there's a whole other level that this just proves. Like, I had explained this to Jack last year because as you can now tell, Jack has no idea about what this game is at all.
Yes.
Explained last year like this. The fact that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is coming out is the equivalent of I gotta think about like a good equivalent. It's a passion project essentially. This isn't like Ubisoft like we're gonna make a lot of money off this game necessarily. I'm hoping they will because I'm hoping they're gonna put a lot of effort into this game. That effort will be rewarded with money because that's how business should work. But that wasn't what the plan was. The plan was that there was a lot of people inside of Ubisoft. They're like, we love this game. And a lot of people in the community, they're going like, we love this game, and that was enough. It's like, all right, let's just do it. And the fact that it takes it to the next level, where it's like, you could say maybe some people could argue, and I'm not gonna make this argument, but I'm sure people online will make this argument of, oh, they're so lazy, they don't want to pay artists, they're gonna make people crowdsource the game because they're not getting enough money for the game because it's a passion project and it's not what Ubisoft actually cares about. And I can agree with that argument. That's definitely an argument that can be had. I think what this really is that this is a chance to help them discover new talent, and this is a chance to really reach out and partner with a bunch of other companies like we have with the company that's running this project. I think it's really cool to get the community engaged because this is going to be like Kingdom Hearts level of development. This isn't coming out for probably like 2 to 3 more years, which will be 4 years from the announcement if it's 2 years from now. So I think this is a really good way to keep that interest going online without having to actually market it. I think there's a whole bunch of layers to it, and me as a really big fan of this game and as a content creator am stoked to see this program.
And I would even argue in the sense that, I don't know what Beyond Good and Evil is, right? So,
yeah.
So basically, I would say probably part of the goal is to get someone who did not play Beyond Good and Evil to get someone interested in Beyond Good and Evil 2. And again, we said we were watching the stream, I saw one of the things that said Space Radio. And I'm like, wow, it'll be really funny if I just sat down in my room and pretend to be a space pirate or something. And I put it up there, and I go, okay, now, even if it's not used, I have somewhat invested interest in Beyond Good and Evil 2. And I think that's what they're going at, is, yeah, Beyond Good and Evil fans will obviously be interested in the game and will get involved in it. But by me, if you were to do something and get me involved with it, okay, now you brought in me who doesn't play it. And then, and now if everyone brings in one person, now your audience is double. Because anyone, if anything, if we were to do anything that got in the game, even if it was like in some way off corner of the map, we had to go find, we were probably still on the buying it just to be like, just for that sake.
It's like in an alley.
And I think you see
someone comes up to us, one of us gets a part-time job at GameStop.
Yeah.
Someone comes up to buy a copy and you sign it as they're in this game.
And look, and I think honestly, you see it with at the Square Enix conference, like Beyond Good and Evil 2, people have been waiting for it for years, and it kind of came as a surprise. But again, look at Kingdom Hearts 3, it got delayed, and what are they doing to kind of be like, okay, we understand you've been waiting for 12 years for this. Here's something to alleviate that pain of this being set back another couple months, and or again with the Final Fantasy VII remake, it wasn't even there. You can't. It was announced.
I'm still disappointed there's no Xbox collection.
And that's what I'm saying is you have these games that people care about. They cherish, and you can't just treat them like they're nothing. And I think if Beyond Good and Evil 2 came out,
they're treating them like they're a prize.
Yeah,
and they're not they're treating them like you are blessed for us to give you this. No, this is a two-way interaction here.
Yeah, for Kingdom Hearts 3, they're like, yeah, whatever. We didn't have to make it if we didn't really want to.
Yeah,
we'll keep making all these other spin-offs.
That's literally how I feel with it. Like when I see this stuff and I as someone that's not emotionally invested, look at something they even care? Are they just doing it because being able to get millions of clicks every time they post anything about Kingdom Hearts is good advertising?
Or it's even similar to Half-Life 3, which is never coming, but it's.
But at least they've said it's not happening.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things where I understand that I could hate Kingdom Hearts 3, very possible. You might hate Beyond Good and Evil 2, very possible. These games might not be perfect, but at that same time, I think there is something respectable of okay, do you know what? Kingdom Hearts 2 ended on a cliffhanger. We have to at least make it. Like, you can't just, because it's so beloved. And I think that's the difference is, I think I think you can sit down and go, Beyond Good and Evil 2, like, I can imagine they're saying we're not going to give you the full funding for this game. Now, a company can say that and go, okay, we're not going to make it. Or, I think what they did here, they go, let's get creative. What do we have that we can do to make this? Oh, millions of people who are now 20 years old, 25 years old, have jobs, are artists, are creative. Okay, let's just use them. And not only that, it's not even using them. It's, chances are, there are already people who have sat down and made something for this game.
Yeah.
So why hire a concept guy to make something up when you know for a fact that there are like probably 1 million people who have made complete concept art.
DeviantArt everywhere.
Like for this whole entire game. Or like have made fan fiction, have made anything, have made posters, images, and you just go, fuck it, like this is probably even better than the stuff we would come up with. So let's just bring them in and have them make it, and you know what? Now they're gonna buy it because now their stuff's in it. And I think that's what I'm saying. I think there is a right way. There's a wrong way, I think, of getting the community involved. I think this is the right way, though. I think this is the right way, but I think there could have been ways where it could have been very, very, very wrong. But I think this is a good way of doing it.
I think it's also nice that they're enlisting an outside company to run it, because I feel like it's a lot more transparency in that way.
And I think as well, there's also an emphasis of, if Ubisoft said, okay, send your stuff to us, it's, okay, it might not come out as well. But this is, again, I think with another company, if Hit Record makes a shitty product, no one's going to use them again. So it's on Hit Record to make sure that everyone's putting in good stuff, and I think that's a good point. With this outside company involved, it's also their name on the line, and they'll make sure that good stuff's being made.
And more importantly, and that's a good point. I wasn't even thinking. More importantly, what I'm saying is that like their only job is this content.
Yes,
if you have like it's like here's 10 people who are in charge of this. Like no, let's enlist an entire company, and their only job is to be invested in the design part of the design project, which means they're in charge of this. So the game part, the people working on the game can work on the game.
Yep.
And the people who are, and then this is an outside group that isn't being swayed by any internal politics, any internal money thing, anything like that. This is someone whose pure interest is we are for hire company. And we are also, so I'm assuming people who are in charge of this program are also fans of this game who get to collaborate with other fans.
And again, and then that, I could even imagine that frees up financing for, again, what if someone says, okay, I want Beyond Good and Evil to be double the size. Okay, well, part of that budget would have had to have gone to concept artists, sound designers, all this stuff. We just go, okay, scrap all of that. That's all now taken care of. Look at all this money. Let's build more that these people can fill up. So we're going to keep adding more space, adding more of this stuff, and then you guys fill it up. I think that's a great way. I think that's a fair way of doing it.
I think it's a really good trade-off.
I think it's perfect trade.
And we just specify though that it wouldn't be concept art they'd be doing.
Yes,
it's art assets.
Yes,
because I want for anyone who like is listening to this at any point in time afterwards right now. If it was concept art, that's weird. Like to me, it'd be weird to crowdsource concept art. Yeah, that's before you even make that trailer doesn't exist before concept art.
Okay, that's fair.
So
wrong choice of words.
It's art assets they're making.
They're making the back. It might take an hour to make a poster for a developer to make a poster.
Yeah.
For the world, scrap that hour. Someone else does it. Now you have an hour to build an environment that maybe you couldn't have built before. And I think I don't think you could do this with every game, but I think you seem to be a big fan of this game.
I am excited.
So, and I think you, and probably many other fans of this game, realize that this game wouldn't be as possible without something like this happening. So this is a trade-off you have to make. Is it perfect? Maybe not perfect.
See. But it's an experiment. I'm excited.
And I think people who are a fan of this game are just glad they are getting it.
The team, yeah.
And I think it's the story. I think more so. I don't think people will be mad if the posters aren't as cool as they should be.
I think there's another layer to this I just thought of that's going to really enhance this experience with Beyond Good and Evil. Is the fact that this is an intergalactic, space expansive game. We're going to different cities, different locations, with different civilizations and all that stuff. And I think what you're really going to get out of this is you're going to get people around the world submitting work. And so every location is going to feel really distinct. Every poster is going to feel distinct. Every radio channel chatter is going to feel distinct. It's going to feel like there's an actual world. I feel like some things, a good example is GTA. Even though it takes place in a city, right?
Yeah.
And yes, you have the boons areas, and you have the city area, and you have different layers of city. And for the most part, you can feel the differences in it. But when you really listen to all this stuff and look at all the assets, it looks and feels like the same GTA. Because this is all designed by the same people. And I feel like what this is really gonna do is make it feel like a living world.
And I would even say, let's say everyone on this team. Let's say, what if none of them speak French? What if none of them speak French? So that's okay. So now,
well, first of all, it's Ubisoft, so let's
yeah. But what I'm saying is like Montreal and everything, yeah. But let's say they don't speak Chinese. Let's say they don't speak Japanese. Let's say there's all these languages that they don't speak. Okay, so now there's whole dialects and whole cultures you aren't getting ideas from. So now again, like you said, now you have people from Thailand, Japan, whatever countries, and there's cultures, and so like me and you probably couldn't think of a Mexican-inspired thing because we're not from there, we don't know much about it, and so our poster is defined by Philadelphia, all this other stuff, but so then if it was us making it, that's all we would have to go on. So now you have you're right, you have your entire planet, you have all these experiences of people, and bang. And it might even be better than with people just making.
And that's what I'm really hoping is that it's going to really make the world feel bigger and like to breathe more life into it.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, that is the Wait, we gotta give it a score. I'm gonna start here.
Sure.
So I had to really think about this throughout this entire process, and I think I'm subjectively really excited about a lot of this stuff.
Yes.
I think if we're talking objectively, I have to give it an 8. I think there was a lot of parts that went on too long.
Yes.
I think there were a lot of parts that were presentation-wise not great. I think a lot of the parts they were trying to surprise us with things that weren't surprises necessarily. I thought the surprises were really good, but I don't think they met up. It wasn't Bethesda level. It felt like they were doing Bethesda for Ubisoft, but I think Ubisoft just has so much more ground to cover before they get that kind of. And they also do have a personality like Todd Howard, who's like taking care of that. So I think I got to give it. We gave Microsoft an 8.5.
Yes, I think we gave Bethesda a higher one than that.
Yeah, we gave Bethesda a 10.
Okay, yeah, Bethesda rocked.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna give him an 8. I feel like subjectively I want to give it like an 8.5 or a 9 for myself personally. But all the things that make me want to give it a higher score have nothing to do with the impact of how good the games are, the games that are coming out. It's like the thing with Beyond Good and Evil, or that Star Fox is in this like builder game, like this, and this stuff really is. This is kind of like really small quality of life things almost, but it doesn't make a good conference in my opinion.
I agree. Again, I think when you have like we saw it with Square Enix. It's if you're a company with your own like there's I think with Square Enix there's nothing at Square Enix that couldn't have been in Microsoft or Sony and been just as good and just as effective.
And I want to reiterate, this is a very good conference. This is still like an A conference, but it's not A plus like I would give Bethesda.
Ubisoft was good. And that's what I'm saying. I think Ubisoft is an example of a company that had worthwhile things that would have been like it would have been weird to have Siege on Microsoft. It would have been weird to have Siege at Sony, but compare that to Square Enix. Everything at Square Enix today could have been anywhere else.
Yep.
But with Ubisoft, again, I think it's only going to come down to what we were talking about with Bethesda is presentation. I think Bethesda was very slow in the beginning, but they knew they had a home run at the end. They're like, we have Todd Howard. He'll come out there. He's going to kill it. And they even had like the very special edition Skyrim.
Well, they knew, especially when they were like at the end. They're like, and like after they already talk about like Elder Scrolls stuff, but Elder Scrolls Online, they knew. They're like, they're not going to think it's here, and then we're going to hit them. And
it was very, very well presented. And I think they had things that were surprises and things that people wanted to see, and that's why. And again, I think if we were to compare our reactions versus Ubisoft versus Bethesda, there would be.
Very, that's what I'm trying to be more. I'm trying to be very objective about this.
And I think that is. I think I think Just Dance is a good example of like why was that so long compared to something else.
Yeah.
Or
that was. I think that might have been longer than the performance for Bethesda.
Or the pirate game. Not that it doesn't look good.
It's just too much and not what we need to see.
Like it's like okay, we know that no one wants to hear about this. Yeah. Like this isn't what people came to see. It's interesting, but it feels very niche. It's not like
and you're coming off of a industry bomb like Sea of Thieves that is like kind of making like regardless of how good this game is and how good the stuff you're showing us is. People are already like me really burned by this.
I would have let the pirate thing kind of been like I would have even been sitting there like, look guys, I know TFC kind of stinks. Let's pull back on the pirates.
Thieves.
Sea of Thieves wasn't good. Let's pull back on the Skull and Bones maybe till that wears off a bit. But again, and I think you saw like I think the Rabbids was fun. Like that was something interesting. Like
on that point is that something about because I mentioned like they didn't have like a Todd Howard is that. The real difference between this conference and like Bethesda and even Microsoft, because Microsoft had Phil Spencer really running the show, is that this conference, everything they announced was cool shit. Some of it could have been timed properly, we already been over that, etc. Some of it's quality of life, etc. But there were only a few times where it felt human. The people who came out for Beyond Good and Evil 2, That entire experience felt very human, and I felt very like connected to what was happening. It felt like I was listening to gamers talk about their game. It was great. The VR thing with Elijah Wood, very human. The Star Fox thing, very human. And like those were the moments that made me. Division, I was super hyped about Division, but the guy on stage, and he's saying all the stuff I want, but I still just feel like I'm reading an article. Like I don't feel like
look at any big product. Like, why did Apple use Steve Jobs? Because he knew how to because he knew it doesn't matter how cool your thing is
if they can understand how cool
like
it is.
if you can't show me how cool it is. Yeah. Like when Todd Howard goes out there again, I think he's the perfect example, and even Phil too. Like Phil and Todd go, it doesn't matter how cool this stuff is if we can't show people that it's cool. If I can't convince you that it's cool, I'm not going to. You have the best pizza ever, but if I don't go into your pizza shop, I'm not going to buy it.
If you can't sell Skyrim on Amazon Echo, you can't be on my stage.
Like how many people were Googling Skyrim special edition and they had it there? It's like, oh shit, like that's incredible. And that's the difference. Like those are like, that to me is E3. That's like this goofy thing that I remember, because that's what you want. You want someone
It's
to
a show. It's a show.
And because you wouldn't have this that's why Square Enix bombed, because it was just like, what? Like this is just
I
stuff.
felt like a member of like a board. Like it felt like you were calling a stock investor. Like, all right, here's what we got today. Little Timmy can be excited about Dragon Quest coming out this fall. All right, Big Timmy can be excited about Kingdom Hearts. Sometime, and then we move on. Like,
I went to an interview for my internship with John Travolta, and I remember we called them and they're like, okay, do we need to bring our own film stuff? And it's like, no. Like, we have a film crew here. It looks great. We have everything for you so that you can share this stuff and make people want to see the movie. They understand that, you can't just rely on other people. You have to make people want to go see something. You have to make people want to look something up. Like, Elder Scrolls 6, it was everywhere. All my friends are talking about it. That's what you want. That is what the whole point of this, because this is, again, yeah, you're right. It isn't for the board. There's a reason why there are journalists in this audience.
Yeah, and then go on stage and be like, "We see you cosplay, we see you stream," but you can say that, but it doesn't feel like you're
believable.
You're seeing us, but are you seeing
like
us?
If let's say a journalist was sitting at the Bethesda conference and wasn't enjoying himself and was preparing to write a big roast of this conference, and Todd Howard plays that very special edition Skyrim video, and now he's laughing his butt off. He's more inclined to say, I had such a great time at Bethesda conference. Yeah. Look at all this. And he might even say, look at Rage 2. It's so awesome, because he's leaving with a good impression. Like, we left Square Enix kind of pissed off and like, ugh. So now all those games now have that kind of
I feel like we could have started the stream like 3 hours later. Like,
yeah, and now you have that feeling about that when you look at all the stuff. And even Ubisoft, I think Ubisoft did a very good job at certain games. I think certain games came out, and like, even the Division 2 was kind of like, that free content, I'm now like, ooh. Or like For Honor, it's free. Ooh. Like, that's you have to pique the interest and get people to look at it before they'll buy it.
I think that what it kind of boils down to is like some of these conferences, like we are watching E3 right now, but you also need to make it something like exciting, so people like you guys, like content creators, can go and you guys can make a video or something and have something to talk about. You have something to talk about.
I think about like a good example is Jump Force. Like, that reaction you had to Jump Force, that is now being shown somewhere, whereas our reaction to everything at Square Enix is probably like, okay, scrap it. Like, there's nothing really too much there.
Like, if it's getting shared, it's in a video titled Cringe Compilation.
Or even like, the Gears Pop. They knew that people were going to react that way to Gears Pop.
That was intentional.
So now all these...
That was like the Switch reveal with Splatoon 2!
Yeah, so like, how many views are there going to be of people reacting to Gears Pop? Like, that is what I'm talking about. Those are the our reaction to Gears Pop, the reaction to Beyond Good and Evil 2, like last E3. Like, those are the things people want, so that people go and watch. Like, I would love to watch people react to Gears Pop, and we did. We watched people react to Jump Force, and like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that to me is E3, is these reactions to things, the excitement, not, oh, here's our game.
Guys, it's the Sonic game. Oh my god, it's One Piece!
Yeah, like...
the best 90-degree turnaround.
That's what I'm saying. Like, those are the moments. I think Crash Bandicoot, that one guy in Crash Bandicoot. Like,
Tim Geddes with Crash Bandicoot.
That's why you watch it, and I think...
I forgot! We get to see Sony tonight, and we get to maybe see more Crash Bandicoot!
Yeah, I think those
We're going to see Spyro tonight. Oh my god, we see Spyro tonight.
See? That's just, like, those are the things I think E3 should be about, not... okay, let's go show our trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 that got delayed. Like, get out of here, Square Enix. Shut up.
One now.
Put Kingdom Hearts 3 back in the closet if it's not ready.
Like definitely like Spyro. I'm excited for the Spider-Man game a lot.
That's what
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
I think Sony, because I know Sony's our last one. I think going into Sony, I think they also need to up the presentation.
The bar is high. The bar is high.
I think that we have seen some very, very, very solid conferences. And I think for them to be the last one, kind of like the last big one, I know Nintendo does a direct. So for them to have like the last kind of live show one where people are doing things, you gotta, and I think Sony's usually pretty tame too.
Last year they had a pretty big orchestra section, if I remember correctly, that took like 8 minutes, and I was like, no.
Yeah. Like, I remember we were watching, Sony was kind of tame, a lot of trailers, similar to Microsoft, but even Microsoft had some fun stuff in it.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely interested to see what they do.
I'm hoping they got a lot of new projects to reveal that like are coming out this year, but are coming out like next year. Like a lot. I feel like there's a very thin margin of games that we have for this year, so I feel like they have to fill that time with two things, and that is the new slate of indie games, because that's always something. Like we have these 10 indie games coming out this next 6 months, 8 months, because we just signed them on board, and then you have to fill it with new IPs, or you have to have some really deep dive gameplays of games that we care about, like Spider-Man,
Yeah, I'd even
Last
say
of Us.
the irony of my experience at E3 has been, because I remember going into it, I said, Sony has the ball with all the games. Xbox can't just rely on Halo and Gears of War. Xbox blew all that out of the water.
Jump boys!
And now the irony of my next statement is, now Sony can't just rely on Last of Us 2 and Spider-Man. Like, it's the flip.
And that's the statement I made, is that like, well, you're like, Microsoft can do it, and I'm like, yeah, but that's why I'm excited for the Microsoft conference, because they have so much. They had nothing to lose. Even if they did that, they had nothing to lose from doing that. It can't make it worse. It just stays the same.
Yes.
And Sony is the one that has to like, it's like coming in. It's like whenever. I can't believe I'm about to say this. It's about whenever the Patriots go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
As much pressure as us Eagles fans had this year, rooting for the Eagles to win the Super Bowl finally, there was way more pressure on them, because it's like, you guys are the champs. You guys win every year. How can you not win? Like, that's another level of pressure.
It's even, I think it's a good example. Not only that is Microsoft, Nick Foles is the backup QB. Like, they're coming in handicapped off of this this bad console no one likes.
It's literally what's happening.
Yeah, like you have Xbox like coming in all injured, and they're just like, well, bam, and it's like, okay, if they could do that while injured, like, what? You better have something fucking cool, because you're the guy like everyone's buying your stuff. You had God of War, like you better have some cool shit. Because Xbox wasn't taking it sitting down, and I think even Bethesda didn't, Ubisoft didn't, like all these companies, Square Enix, fuck off. But like these last couple people have really kind of put their all into it, and if somebody just comes down and says, "Look, Last of Us 2," and thinks they're all cool, they're like,
that's like their big finish.
You're
now.
not cool. No, we already knew that was coming. No. Like, so I think
movie of the game. No.
So
Elijah Wood has that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I
Not
think
on my console.
Very weird stuff at Ubisoft in good ways, and so that's what I'm interested in. See if Sony can kind of if they're watching like, oh geez, we got to kind of like come up with some stuff here to kind of one up all this, because they just come out with games and it's I probably won't be as impressed, because it will be impressive, but you'll be like, whatever, it's Sony, fine.
All right, to wrap up our thoughts, final scores on Ubisoft conference. I'm giving it an 8.
I think 8's a solid. I think solid 8. It's not better than Bethesda, not as good as Microsoft. I think both of those really came out strong. So I think they're not obviously not.
I think it's really hard to compare. I feel like while I'm giving Microsoft more points, it's also, I want to note, hard to compare to Microsoft, because they are we are the place making or facilitating the games, and as we are the people. For the most, obviously Microsoft, Microsoft Studios, but we have a larger scope. We have to.
Yeah, Microsoft has the budget, has has all this stuff.
But they also have more responsibility. Is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So Bert, what you got?
If we're talking on presentation, definitely an 8. But if we're just talking about like the games and how excited I am, I could say like a 9.
Oh yeah. If we're talking about that, I'm at a 9. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
we're trying.
But just like the presentation, it's definitely an 8. There was like some hiccups.
But like if we're talking about games, I'm giving Square Enix an 8 or a 9 too, because I'm excited to see Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm excited to see all these games. They're just not being done correctly.
Yeah,
So
I agree, so
okay. Well, I'm sorry. You want?
I'm just excited to see what Sony has now. I'm excited. This will be the last one. So
are you? I didn't know. I couldn't tell.
Whoa.
Alright, so, guys, this is going to be a little break for us. We're going to go get some Vinden. We're going to be back with Mario Party 2. We're going to see who's going to walk away Mario Party champion for the day. And then be back for the Sony PlayStation press conference at 9:30 EST right here. So if you're going to go, make sure to be back in time for that. And aside from that, we'll have VOD content rolling until Mario Party. And enjoy.
Woo woo. Fucking great. That starts off
Woo woo.
right here. What do you say? Like, that's a Chaos Emerald. He points at him and stuff. Like, that's a. I like would say that as a kid. Now this is not going to go well. And there we go. And let's see what you got, Bigfoot. I forget how to attack you. Am I supposed to? I feel like I'm supposed to wait for something, but I could be wrong.
That looks like the something.
No,
oh, maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not the something.
I didn't play test this game. I just knew my love for Sonic would carry me through.
What
I guess yours isn't happening.
I missed it. Oh my god.
You done 0 damage. Yeah,
I definitely missed what I'm supposed to be doing. Now, aren't the stories happening in parallel with each other?
Yes, you're correct.
Dude, what narrative structure?
The evil story is actually starts before the hero story.
Dude, what narrative?